What's up, everybody? Welcome to another After Dark. I'm your host, Jamie, and from the title, you can tell we're winging it this week. With me, as always, is the mastermind himself, the slab guy slash fairy, Sal Rowe. How are we doing, buddy?
Hey man, I'm doing all right. Got a little sinus infection, but I'm fighting through it.
Yes, that's what I like to hear. All the Codex people on the team fighting through it. I've dealt with it. Everyone in this house is dealing with it right now,
Yeah.
Duster. So if you hear coughing from afar, you know.
You're probably gonna hear me cough too. So,
But
cheers.
right. So I'll get this little bit of business out of the way, guys. If you haven't had a chance yet, go check out the codexstation.com, your one-stop shop for everything Code X. Guys, we got merch. Definitely check it out. It's some good stuff. Every little bit helps the channel, helps us grow, helps us promote a little bit more. Check out all of our socials.
And they're normal price too, merch. It's not like insanely expensive merch.
Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to go with is make it just least expensive as possible. We make pennies on the stuff, but it helps. Go check out all of the socials, everything that we're on, because we are on every platform known to man right now, that you can find us if you need to. And lastly, guys, Comic Character of the Day and Codex have merged to come out with a new show, Comic Character of the Week. Guys, go check it out. Yesterday, we just did Spider-Man. If you're watching this on YouTube, it was probably a couple days ago, and I apologize. But we definitely have a good time. Go check out Comic Character of the Day. Great group, great community. Bunch of people in there, including myself, Sonny, the whole team, basically. You guys have talked to us. I'm an expert. Who would have thunk it? Sal's in there. You can look at all of his slabs, get, questions answered by him as well. And speaking of, checking your stuff out, Sal, tell the fine people where they can find you.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. I've got a YouTube channel called Sal's Comic Corner. Bam. So what I do is I do a video about my slab wall, how I made it, how I change them up, and I also do some unboxing videos, some boxing up videos. I even cracked the slab in one video. So doing things like that.
That one made me tear up a little bit.
Yeah. Also on Instagram, just starting that. So it's the Slab Guy 77 on Instagram.
Yeah, and there's gonna be a bunch on there. I did talk to you previously about this and how I seen it in my head. So hopefully we kind of come, see how we do on that part. But let's get into some pulls and mail calls and fun for the week. So Sal, you want to kick this one off, buddy?
Yeah. Yes. So I did not have an LCS pool. Could not get to the shop. I blame work. Want me to work during work hours? That's insane.
I
what
know.
were they thinking? So I only have mail call, but it's a good mail call, and you're gonna love it. All right. So
I'm hoping.
Let's start off with the Hulk 181.
Oh yeah. If that
kidding.
was on there, I'd be like, this show's over.
So I got Wolverine 20 variant, two variants. I call this one the Creeper Wolverine because he's just poking his head in, looking at that, checking things out.
It reminds me of the Office episode where Jim's looking through the
blinds.
Yeah,
exactly. All right, so let's put those here. Move my glasses there. Put this there. Okay. All right. So we got an Avengers that has the 60 years of Spider-Man.
Yes, that is a good one.
This is a Peach Monaco variant for Ghost Rider. Is it?
That is.
I think it's a Peach Monaco. Yeah.
I think so. That's a nice one.
Yeah. All right. So I got a Moon Knight Spider-Man, 60 years of Spider-Man. So he's Moon Knight, but he's doing a Spider-Man pose.
It's Arachnid Knight.
All right. I like this one. I picked this one up. Timeless. Guys got the Punisher with the new logo.
Yes. And it is actually a good series.
Really? I have not read this yet, so I will. And Planet Size X-Men.
Ooh.
All right. So these next few are Captain America Symbol of Truth. Hold on. Ooh, where's the other one with that? Hold on. Slight malfunction.
Doesn't that compute?
Okay, I did that one already. That one's over there. Okay, if I find it, I'll show it to you afterwards because it's pretty cool.
That's fine.
So I'll just kind of breeze through those. Sentinel of Liberty. I love this cover.
I was about to say that's a cool cover.
Yep. And then the Scotty. I might send this to Tim. I'm not a Scotty fan.
I
am. I got it as a bulk thing. You are?
Oh, I'm a Scotty fan all day.
Oh, all right. So I got my Flashpoint Beyond because I just love that cover. So this is probably a duplicate in my stack because I love it. All right, let's do this next. Devil's Reign Omega.
I do love that cover. That
Yeah.
is actually really good.
Yep. All right. Throw that down there because I showed that last week or a week ago. Dark Ages. I think I showed this already. Something tells me I showed this one, but here it is.
I've seen so many Dark Ages because I love that story. We also talked about that on the episode for Spider-Man Coming
Yeah.
From Me is one of my
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah. Okay. So that one goes there. That one goes there. I've done these. I know I've done those. X. Yep. Yep. Poison Ivy. Yep. Okay. Got that. I got to show that one. Oh, yeah. Got to show that one. Okay. Good. Now we're into the stack that I got. Okay. Cool. Sorry. I was not prepared.
Oh, you're good.
Here is a foily goodness Batman. I am Batman Zero.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Yeah, that is. The what do you call it? The bag on it looks kind of rough, though.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's actually in a poly bag, I think. I won't pull it out now, but whatever.
Yeah.
Got the DC Vampires Robin. DC
That's a
versus
good one.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good story in there.
Got a Flashpoint Beyond with Aquaman.
I have that one.
Yeah.
That that's you don't find any real good Aquaman variants on there.
Right. So this is a dupe, Spider-Man 2099 Exodus. But that's cool. All right. Here's a little Reach one. Aunt May and Franklin Richards versus Galactus.
Yeah, I forgot. Was that in Comic Character Today that we seen that?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because I was like, who would write that? I'm like, dear God.
So here is the Batman Batman Adventures number 12. Okay, it's the polybag version, and there's like 5 covers that you could possibly get.
Oh, it's a mystery?
It's a mystery. I did not open it, but I could figure it out by just kind of looking through the plastic.
Yeah, is that the same?
I got the normal
same thing they did with? I think it was The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
For the last issue, you get like different polybags, and each one had a different variant in it.
Harlequin did that with a little black book as well.
Yeah, I have all those, which is hilarious because I saw the one with Green Lantern. And I was like, I'm in.
Yeah. All right. So got Avengers Peach Monaco.
Okay.
This cover I love. Flashpoint Beyond Zero.
Yes, that was the first one that I got. And I was like, I'm sold, even just on the cover alone.
That's just awesome. All right. So we got Harlequin.
That is
13.
13. Okay.
Yep.
See, now I'm going to be honest with you. If you start reading that, you got to deal with the interior art up until issue, I think it's the annual. So it's right before 20. I think it's that one.
Okay.
And the art gets phenomenal again.
Honestly, I've lost interest in Harlequin. I just like that cover. The cover was pretty badass. So, all right. So we got Transformers War's End.
That's actually one comic I never got into yet. It's Transformers.
Okay. Oh, I got tons of Transformers. Here it is. This goes along with the Captain America Sentinel of Liberty pictures.
Oh, okay.
Tone would love this cover. Tone, if you're watching, it has Doom on it. Whoops. Right here.
Yeah.
Discover Latveria. Come to Latveria.
It sounds like that Discover Michigan.
Yeah.
Tim Allen's doing the background.
Stay with the shackles.
Like Chicago, come for the pizza, stay for the shootings.
Fantasy 1000.
Yeah, that has
talked
some
a
good
lot
stories.
about this one.
Yeah, there actually you can remind me because there was a point that I was going to bring up in Comic Character of the Week when we did Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Have you read 1000?
Yes. Yes, I have.
One of those mini stories in there, was there not a mini story of all of the Spider from the Spider-Verse when they're talking to Peter and Peter's kind of like, guys, like, am I the only one that doesn't have a good life? And everyone else around him's like, oh, we have a great life. I'm married. We got 3 kids, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's talking.
Yes.
Is that in there? Because that was one of the points I wanted to make on the episode.
I remember that one.
My critique.
Let me see.
Because that was one of the things, for anyone that has not seen it yet, go check out Comic Character Week. We did Spider-Man this week again. One of the critiques I had for Spider-Man is he might be an underdog, but he's always got the worst luck in his life. And I just want one time for him to be able to be like, yes, I finally achieved something. Everything's going good for a whole series, and just be down on his luck against villains.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know, but I do remember that. So it's possible that it's in there.
Yeah. Or it could be in the Spider-Man itself, but I don't remember.
All right, so here's comes some off the books type of out of my wheelhouse type of books. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Stranger Things.
Ooh, very nice.
Uh-huh. Vox Machina. If you have not seen this show, have you seen this show? It's
Yes,
on
I
Amazon
have.
Prime. Absolutely gotta see it. It is hilarious.
And for the person out there that said, yeah, that was a good one, which one were you referring to? So that way we know.
What's that? This one
It
is
was a
the
Facebook user.
this is a Critical Role Vox Machina Origins on what is her name? I forget her name. She's the druid type character.
Okay.
That's the origin of her. All right. So these next three. Dracula's Daughter.
Ooh, is that Zenescope?
Yes, sir. 72 pages of action. Of content. 72 pages of content.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Whoever you are, because it doesn't give me a name, but yeah, it was the Amazing Fantasy with all the different Spider-Men. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
I'm sure I read that in there too. So, all right. So Dracula's Daughter, another cover.
Yeah, and again with the whoever it is from Facebook, definitely. Yeah, it was funny because they were messing with them the entire time. It's like all the Spider-Man just don't have any luck whatsoever.
Yeah. All right.
Hey Dan.
Yeah. I was going to say, Facebook user, identify yourself.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing, but I'm not going to call somebody out live on air.
Yeah, no, I would do it. I don't care. It's
I know
Dan
you
the
would.
Man. He's got a YouTube channel and an Instagram channel. Got to check it out. All right. So there's Last Dracula's Daughter.
How many issues is it?
I don't know.
Know?
But I saw, it was one of those things where I was just clicking. I was like, ooh, buy. Yes, buy. Yes, buy.
Oh,
so I don't know.
That happens when Jamie's been drinking.
Yeah, I know. I probably was drinking when I bought these. And last one for me, Cover of Darkness number 5. Check out that wolf.
Oh, that is sickening.
Pretty badass. It's got the blood dripping and everything. I love it. So when I read these, I'll let you know how they are.
All right, yeah, definitely. Give me an idea so that way if I want to grab some, I definitely will.
Yep. So that is it, buddy. That's all I got. Everything else I did in another show.
Okay, and then everything else that you wanted to send out for slabs?
Oh, I still got those. Do you want to do those after or now?
Do those now. Go for it. You're already up.
Right.
You already got the main screen, bro.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Hello, people.
Yeah.
I have the main screen.
Love me.
All right. So, as you know, I'm sending some books out to be slabbed, and I have a copy of The Mandalorian, a signed copy.
That is nice.
This is the, I want to say Lou variant. Hold on. I'll tell you 1 second.
It's cracking open that CLZ looking at it.
Yes, I am. Scroll through all my Spider-Mans. Jeez, I got a lot of Spider-Man.
What you have, I lack.
So this is the Leno, Leinil. Leno, Francis U. trade dress cover. And, of course, I got the version to go with it. Whoops, hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
Also signed. Both of those are being slabbed.
That's going to look good on the wall.
And I got Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, signed by J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah. Bring it back just a tad bit. There you go.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. No, yeah, I had all DK3. For those wondering on my idea of DK3, the covers were cool.
Oh, I like the story, too. The story didn't bother me. I like the story.
Story was hit and miss.
Huh.
For the most part for me.
Okay. All right.
But, yeah. So that's what you're sending out?
Yep, that's what I'm sending out.
All right. Let's
Probably
get
next
in.
week or two.
Yeah. Let's get into what I got. And for everybody that's listened to me for the last, I don't know, couple weeks, I always make the same joke about the same character, and that is Blue Devil. Well, guys, I put my money where my proverbial mouth is. And at my LCS, guess what? They had the full series. So I got them. Who? Blue Devil, Daniel Cassidy, the guy you seen in Swamp Thing for one season, and then they canceled it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, all 31 issues plus the annual are in my possession.
Nice.
So right there, that's my stack. I sent everyone a message earlier of the picture of it, and it looked like a short box already. I was like, awesome. This is gonna be fun to do.
You should probably slab the number 1 issue.
It looks like crap.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's got, you can tell from the corners.
Ooh,
And
okay.
then let's see if I can get a good picture.
Yeah,
They're
oh.
rounded more than anything.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I mean, if it came down to like I had spare money just to throw,
You
you
do.
know,
Because you're rich.
I
You're like
wish I
mad
was.
rich.
God, I wish I was. But let's get into my pools. So
Do it.
first off, we have Radiant Black number 18
Oh, yeah. Nice.
with
That's a
Radiant
good one.
Yellow on the cover.
Guest starring Radiant Yellow.
Yeah, so far it's been great. I'm really looking. There's two actual books that I'm looking forward for it to read. This is the first one, and these are both independent, and that's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 100.
Go Power Rangers.
So this is a combination of Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin finally back together in one.
I'm looking for those variants for you. I keep searching my sales groups looking for variants.
Yeah, dude. Every time you send me one, I'm like, oh, and then you're like, it's already sold. No.
No.
Next up, Sales should be getting into this very shortly because you got Something's Killing Children first trade. But this is the House of Slaughter number 9.
Oh yes, that's pretty badass cover. I like that.
Yeah, the monsters are insane in this. It's and each story arc is a different person so far.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it takes
good.
place, shows you a different aspect of the House of Slaughter. Next up, I have something fun, which is TMNT, the Armageddon game.
Oh wow, I don't think I've seen that.
No, I think this is actually spiraling out of the series, which I'm not a trade person, but when something costs $1,000 to buy the first issue, I start getting the trades now. So I have the first 5 trades up there. I'm trying to keep up and catch up. But my other book that I'm more excited than anything about, and this is straight out of Image, I believe. Let me check. I don't know if it's actually, yeah, it is out of Image, but it is Vanish number 1.
Oh, yeah, my buddy's been selling a lot of those. Yeah, that's a nice cover. I like that.
Yeah, they funny story is I was looking at some variants for it. They have a Vanish No More homage cover.
Okay.
For those who don't know, we were talking about Spider-Man again, a comic character of the week yesterday, or if you're watching this a couple days ago. And that was one of the covers that I had as iconic covers. But they have another homage of it for that character in particular. Next up, Berserker number 10.
Nice.
From Boom
Nice.
Studios. It was only supposed to go 9 issues and they extended it. I'm like, okay, cool.
They had more to say.
Yeah, right. Well, they did the same thing with Poison Ivy. It's supposed to be 6 issues and they made it ongoing.
Those B covers for Poison Ivy are amazing.
Oh my God. It's hard to get them.
Yeah.
So we're going into Marvel now with Thor number 27, the variant.
Oh, yes. I did just purchase that one online. So, yep, I'll be getting that soon.
If you go to if you hit your LCS and you see the Venom one.
Yes, I already got that one online too.
Yeah, let me know if you see it at your LCS because they didn't have it at mine anymore. The original cover.
Yeah. I will check it out.
Then we have the Amazing Spider-Man number 10.
Nice. Yep. Okay. Judgment Day. Yep.
Let's see. We have Carnage number 6.
Yeah,
which I think is a cool cover.
Yep. Love that cover. I love that.
This is the closest I see them doing something for like a B variant according to like DC standard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But every Carnage cover has been like this so far, and it's amazing. Avengers Forever number 9.
Captain Marvel cover, huh?
Yeah, but every character you might think it's Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
But it's a different like amalgamation of them. So like the last issue was Thor, but the Hammer was making fun of him because he wasn't worthy anymore, so he became the Iron Fist instead.
Okay.
It was cool.
All right.
I have a variant for Avengers 60. Choose your character, Spider-Man.
Yeah, choose your hero. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Yeah.
Judgment Day number 5.
Ooh. Is that like an acetate cover or is that a regular cover?
It's regular.
It looks shiny.
Yeah. I make everything sparkle.
You do.
Next up, we are in DC territory now, so this is where the stack gets big. the last issue of Task Force Z with the Red Hood memorial cover.
Yeah.
Every version and iteration of them.
Yeah. You love that.
Oh, I do. This is one that I want to put on a wall.
Definitely.
Let's see. We have the Nice House on the Lake, number 10.
Swimsuit issue. Woohoo.
Yeah. This has actually been a really good horror book for it not being a horror book.
Huh. Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like it's horror-esque in the effect of it being an apocalyptic, like they're keeping me in the house and I can't go outside type thing. But overall, it's just well written by Tinian.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Next up, we got Harley Quinn number 22, the variant.
Oh, I like that one. That's good. Nice.
We have DC vs. Vampires number 9, and boom.
Ooh. Yeah, I like that. That's nice.
Yes. Batman Beyond the White Knight number 5.
Fat Man. What? Batman.
Batman.
Yeah. Batman. Yeah, that's a cool cover. I like that.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the DC book that I've been waiting for. And it is Titans United Blood Pack number 1.
Ooh. White Raven. Ah, nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Who's the cover artist on that one?
That one I don't know. I don't have my phone in front of me to look up the info.
Right. Another time.
Well, I'll get you that info after. Nightwing number 96.
Yeah, with Babs. That's good.
Always with Babs. Gotta love me some Babs, man.
They do.
And speaking of more Titans, but we have DC vs. Vampire All Out War number 3.
Ooh, good Starfire.
Very good.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Love the Starfire. Dark Crisis Young Justice number 4.
Okay. I'm not sure who that is. Is that
Wonder Girl.
Wonder Girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now here comes. I had to get these 2 covers because if I didn't, I'd feel bad about myself. It's both Black Adam number 4. So here's the first cover.
Nice.
I mean, how often do you get to see Etrigan the Demon?
Yeah, no. You
On a
rarely
cover.
see him.
And then the best cover, I think, of covers of all time for me right now. Black Adam knocking the ever-loving crap out of Darkseid with the Hadouken.
I like that. That's a cool cover.
Yes. Definitely going to be in my top covers. Let's see. I got 2 left. So I have the Flash 786, which is a Dark Crisis tie-in.
Okay. Nice.
Which they don't have B covers for some reason.
You're slacking. You're slacker.
And lastly, Deceased. War of the Undead number 2.
Ooh. I like that cover.
Yes. So far, both of them have come with the front. The first one was Batman with the bats in the background.
Yeah.
And then Batman on the inside page for the cover. And then this one's Superman with him laser beaming somebody to death.
Nice. That's awesome.
Those are my pulls and my pickups for the week.
Very cool. Very cool.
I had quite a bit.
You did. That's awesome.
Wait.
Good pull. Good pickup.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. I was like, oh, I can't wait to go.
Except for that blue guy. I'm not even sure who that is.
Yeah, that guy that's the devil, but he's like blue for some reason.
He's like
I don't
blue.
get it.
Why is he blue?
It's because of his costume. He was a Smurf in a past life.
And then he was evil. He was an evil Smurf.
Yes, very good, very evil.
All right, so that's good. You're selling it better to me now.
Yeah, you should definitely check. Firestorms are one of the issues. You gotta get it.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll check it
The
out.
OG Firestorm, not this new petty. We don't like him Firestorm.
I'll see if there's an online digital copy of it and get that.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, Blue Duck. Like I've read a couple issues from him. I didn't have the complete series, and once I saw it, I was like, I have to get it. It was like a calling card because I've been talking about it for weeks. And then once I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm like, jeez.
Jamie, give me your money.
Yeah,
You're
please.
Like, yes, there you go. Take it. Shut up and take my money.
Exactly. That's how it was. But guys, we're going to get a little bit of conversation right now. And one of the things we were talking about beforehand are variants. And one thing that I wanted to talk about is certain like variants that me and Sal were talking about that are hard to find anymore. Because there is one that I am looking for, and I'm trying to remember the number off the top of my head. Now I gotta grab
Power
my
Rangers
phone to see
10?
it.
10? Doesn't 10?
No, Power Rangers 25 has most of them.
All right,
It's
25.
0 and 25, but there is another one that I am looking for, and it's a Batman variant. Trying to see which one it actually is. Oh, Batman 638. It's the reveal of Red Hood as Jason Todd.
Oh, yeah.
I have the Batman one where it's got his face in the mask where you can see the reflection. But the variant to that is the one with Jason Todd standing there with his face with the Robin mask still on, smiling.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that's
an
so
awesome
hard to find for me.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something there. It's rare for me to find a good variant at my LCS. They probably get scooped up, and I'm not there on New Day, New Comic Day. So I'm never there on New Comic Day. So I know they probably get scooped up. But like a couple weeks later, I'll see some of my Facebook vendors selling. I'm like, wow, I missed all these variants. Where the hell? And I'm like, click, buy. And it's just like I don't see them at my store. And then like a couple months later, I'll see like the 1 in 50 or the 1 in 100. And it's like, oh, this is $75 or $110. I'm like, I like it, but not that much
anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a cool cover. You can keep it though.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was like, I was looking for one and I pre-ordered it and they put it on back order, but they changed the price on me. And it was for Power Rangers or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 100. Yeah. It was a Tyler Kirkham cover. Oh, yeah. And Tyler Kirkham did a lot of the variants for Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps series.
Yeah, right.
Well, this one was the Jason turning from Jason into the Omega Ranger that he is.
Right.
And at first it was like, oh, it's $25. And I went to go buy it. And I was like, oh, you've been placed on the pre-order back order list. And then it was like subject to change for price. Right, and then I guess when it sold out, they changed the price to $250. And I was like, you can take me off that list now.
Yep.
I'm like, you guys added an extra zero.
Yep.
So
can I paste the picture in here?
You can send it to me. I'll put it up.
Because this is a variant that I am looking for. And
definitely
I see it on my comic shop, and I'm tempted to buy it.
Oh yeah, I know which one that. Yeah, give me 1 second here so I can get that up for sale.
Yep. They actually have a slab version of that. I think a 9.8, and it's like $225. And I'm like, ooh.
You're like, do you want to? Is it worth it? But give me a second here and load.
Boop, boop.
And this is the one that Sal is talking about.
Yes. See,
which is an amazing cover in itself.
Right. And that happened. I pulled that picture from an eBay listing where the price is $250.
Yeah. And
but free shipping.
Oh, at least they give you the free shipping. Most of the time they're like $17.95 for the shipping as well.
Yeah, like screw that. Yeah.
It's not worth it to me at that point. I'm actually gonna see if I have that one.
What? You have that one?
I'm checking because I feel like I have that one.
Oh, What's your address again? I have that address.
Oh no, I don't. I don't have it. I thought I did.
Liar,
I might have seen it.
Liar. You
had
have
to check it.
Liar.
If I did, I'd be like, we'll talk, Sale. But yeah, it comes down to like these books come out for $4.99, $3.99. I remember when they had Rebirth and DC slogan was drawing the line at $2.99.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna give it an extra $1. But hey, if you get the stock B variants, it's an extra $1. It's nicer, and that drew me in because it's more art on the page.
Yeah.
And so I started getting those, and then it was like, oh well, we're bumping it up another $1. I'm like, all right, I can spend $4.99. And they're like, we're gonna give $1 more.
Yep.
And I'm like,
just
fine. I'm like, if Marvel starts doing this, I am screwed.
Yeah, I hate that. I really do. But I don't know. Is there? I've got to know that there's probably some sites out there that show you all the variants to every single cover that's coming out, like a Diamond site or something like that. There's gotta be something out there.
There's one that I usually use. It doesn't give you every single one, but it gives you the ones that you don't normally see, and that's Anti-Hero Gallery.
Anti-hero gallery. Okay.
Yeah, that's where I got those John Jiang
Okay.
Batmans from.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're like CLZ can only do so much for you. You can't really
Yes.
type in, like Batman 127 ZZ
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
comes
No.
up easily.
Yeah.
Um,
I usually
and
just go to the main title and just go through it.
yeah, it's like I was even looking on, let's just say Mile High Comics, because when I was looking for those Power Rangers, trying to find those, and I'm like, if anyone's gonna have them and they're gonna be overpriced, it's Mile High Comics,
Yeah. True.
you
True.
know. And they didn't even have photos for them.
Oh.
And I was
Wow.
like, you want me to buy this without the photo even attached to it? I
Yeah.
am good. Like $120 for the Green Ranger, and I'm like,
And you're rolling the dice on the cover.
yeah, I'm like, I know what the cover should look like, but is that the cover that I'm thinking of?
Yeah. Right.
You
Right.
know. But like I said, it just comes down to, first off, for me, if I'm looking at a variant like that, and I'm like, do I love the character?
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna go out and go get a rando character. Like I'm not gonna get Batmite as a, random character on a variant.
Watch.
Up the trick of the trade again.
Come on, Penny. Good girl. That's my older dog.
And it's if that story meant something to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it was all the variants were Black as Night, I would try.
Right.
But if it was something along the lines of like Booster Gold, I'd be okay with the A covers.
Right.
And that's where I kind of draw a line. It's got to mean something to me for me to actually want to get the variants for it.
Yeah. Right.
And with the prices right now, especially if you're an eBay shopper, which I try to stray away from, the insanity is just nuts there.
I'll use eBay to gather our fair market values of sold items, and get like a ballpark guess of what something's worth. But that's it.
and then you can kind of haggle off that. But it's the point of like I seen what was it, Amazing Spider-Man 300, and someone's like, this is signed by every creator, and it's like it's like
$99,000. Yeah.
I'm like,
what the hell? Yeah.
And then you go down the wormhole trying to find them, and you're like, oh, since the one guy posted it and one sold for 70,000, someone's gonna obviously pay 99.
Right.
If it was a 10, you might have a market out there, maybe. But 10s are a dime a dozen in that case.
Yeah. Right.
I've seen 110 in my life. That was in my LCS in Illinois, and it wasn't even like a good book for the 10. It was like it was a Captain America where it was just like the shield on the front.
Yeah.
And that was it. And it was right the prologue of Civil War. And he goes, you want to see how a 30 book becomes a $300 book? And I looked up and he's like, it's a 10. He goes, that's $300 right there for a $30 book.
All right. He's right.
And he's like, that's how fast it's going to shoot up. He goes, you can't. And I was laughing because so many people told me there are people that work for the industry that they get the copies of, like that they can. And off the printing press, they can't even get 10s.
Yeah.
Which is insane to me.
Yeah. So the only 10 I saw was a Batman Black Label Damned. Batwang.
No, Batwang.
Right. That's the only 10 I've ever seen.
Yeah, I have that one, but I just never got it graded.
Yeah, me too. Same.
I think I got the B variant though.
I got the B variants as well.
Yeah. But that goes into the other topic that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Stuff that should not be slabbed.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. So anyone who knows I'm a big second-rate Robin fan. When I say second-rate Robin, I mean what they become after they're Robin. So you have your Nightwings, your Red Hoods. What was it? What did Tim Drake become? It was like the Silencer or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, sounds right.
All of those cavalcade characters. And I've always wanted to see what I could do to get like the first appearance of one of them, whether it's Tim Drake in the Robin suit, the Red Hood, or Jason Todd Robin suit, and Dick Grayson. They had at C2E2 when I was walking through, they had a page. It was like page 5 where you first see Dick Grayson. I said Dick again. Suit up in the Robin costume. Now the page was X'd out in pen throughout the whole thing,
Oh,
but the only panel that was still good was him dressing into the Robin costume, and they still wanted $500. I think it was like I forget. I think it was like 1,000 maybe. I want to say it was 1,000,
right.
but it was one panel that was good, and it was like a 0.5 or a 0.2.
It was 0.5, I think. Those are usually 0.5s.
Yeah.
In my experience. But I mean, it could be different. But in my experience, it's always been like a 0.5.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's just like there's certain things that maybe shouldn't get slabbed. Like there was another one that I seen. It was a Flash issue, and I don't know why it was so expensive, but it was the front cover, the top where it says Flash, and half of Barry Allen was missing. Ugh. And it was still going for $26,000.
Oh my God.
I was like, I'm like, what was so big about this comic? And I don't even remember. I'm not gonna lie, probably was a little drunk.
Just a little
lot. But I'm like, why? Who's buying a half a cover?
Right.
You know, if I'm spending $26,000 on something and it's like something I want, if it was the first appearance of Hal Jordan for Showcase 22, right?
Yeah. Right.
I'd spend the money if I had it to get that, to buy it for that much. But the problem is, if you're missing half the cover, I'm not jumping into that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Like, I want the full effect. I don't want half-ass comic.
Yeah, or a ripped cover or anything like that. Hal Jordan, by the way, is best Green Lantern ever. Tone agrees.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Sci-Fi Swordsman is going to be like, yes, I too think insert Green Lantern here is the best Green Lantern.
Yes.
Oh, but that was actually one of the things we talked about on the podcast was like the origin stories, like who had the best one. And I like Hale's, but I think Kyle's was the best because he walked outside of a nightclub in a 9 Inch Nails t-shirt, and a little blue dude came up and was like, "You'll do."
Here, you'll do. There you go.
Yeah. See, and then his girlfriend got put in the fridge.
Yep. Oh, she was
good
leftovers.
times. Yes. Which, if you guys go check out our interview with Daryl Banks that we have on the YouTube page, he goes a little bit more detail about that, which I find tremendously horrifying. Yeah. Because they literally had to cover up. They had to paste a door onto it because they said that they couldn't show the inside of the fridge.
Right.
On the cover. So I was like, oh, okay. News to me. Learn something new every week.
Definitely check out the interview. It's good stuff there.
Yeah. So have you seen anything like that? Like anything out there especially if you're because you being the big slab guy and everything, like I would think you would run into a couple in the marketplace where you're just like, why?
Yeah. I've seen a lot of books that have no cover and they get an NG, which is not graded. I mean, why are you setting it off to be graded to get an NG to begin with? I mean, that's counterproductive in my situation. But part of the reason why I buy slab is because I want to put that on display and show off the artwork, and show it. I don't want to show a book that's been ripped to shreds and put that up on the wall. I don't even care what book it is. I mean, who's going to walk up to my wall and say, "Oh, that's an Action Comics #1, but the page ripped off"? I'm like, yeah, no. No one's going to know that. No one's going to know that. I have to we'll have to point that out and say, that's what it is. So, I just see a lot of those, and I don't like that. And I also don't like a lot of my slabs up at the top portion over here, where it's the sketch drawings. They didn't get submitted for grades. They got submitted as art. So it comes back with art as a grade.
That's weird.
Yeah. And it's the same price in grading. It's like, come on. So I don't do art grades anymore because I like the physical number and I like to see the work. I like to see the art. So
yeah, I have one from Mark Props. He was the main penciler on Lobo when the first series came out. The first long series. And he sent me, it was I don't think it's Civil War. It might have been Civil War. I gotta look again. No, it was Captain America. And he did like a Baron Zemo face and Captain America face, and I forgot who the other one was. But he did all those, and I was like, that's what I was looking up grading, and I was like, I saw it was like, oh, it comes back as art? What? Yep. I'm like, that makes no sense to me. And they got to verify that it's that person. It's like, how do you verify unless you have like
they're witnesses. They're certified witnesses. So the Iron Man, the one up there, the one that had, shell head, just his head.
Mhm.
That's an art one. I know I have a couple others that I've taken down. Excuse me.
You're good. But no, it just comes down to the aspect of, I don't know, like there's certain people that are just doing it because of the fact that I feel like they have they're
They have the
like they have
disposable income
yeah, well
to do
that
it.
too. But at the same time, it's like maybe they've always wanted that, but now they finally have it and they're cherishing it because they have it. I don't know.
No, I don't
Like
know.
it just it hurts my stomach a little bit because I'm looking at it and I'm like,
Yeah,
dude, someone tore that off.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And they're selling it because they know it's slabbed and it's going to bring more money. That's
Yeah,
exactly what they're doing.
it's a market reason. I've
Yep.
always said the same thing for my stuff. It's like everyone's like, dude, you're gonna turn a profit when you decide to sell these. And I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, yeah, when you sell them. I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah, but I'm not looking to make a profit.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not here to. I mean, I remember people going, what was it? Oh, what book was it? I think. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if it was the Red Goblin or if it was something else. But we were at my my local comic shop when I lived in Illinois, and we
Sorry.
walked in, and on the front door it says, "Consumers 1 item per purchase." And I walked in, and I was like, "What's going on with the door?" And they're like, "Oh, it's a big thing." It was Spider-Man. I know that it was related,
Yeah,
but it was a big deal, and I had it on my polls, and I'm like, "Well, why you got to post that on the door?" He goes, "Because people are buying like 3 or 4 copies due to speculation." And I was like, really? He goes,
Yeah.
yeah. So from time to time, we have to put it up when a big book comes out.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And so I'm in the store and I witnessed this firsthand. Now the guy buys 1 copy and the girl he's with buys the variant copy and the same copy he has. My buddy at the register goes, I can't do it. He's like, what? He's like, aren't you with her? He's like, well, yeah, it's my wife, but she wants to buy it for her own collection.
Right. You can't say anything.
And he's like, okay. And he's like, hey, what do you got in your collection? And she goes, oh, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. He's like trying to test her so she screws up.
Yeah.
He still has to sell it to her, but right
Yeah.
when I walk up, he's like, that wasn't for her, dude.
Yeah.
Like he was just doing it just to get the extra
Right.
copies. It's insane.
Yep.
But to me, it's just like more people are just trying to this obviously turned into a new subject, but just trying to get books just to flip, and it's getting to the point where it's like it makes comic collectors look kind of bad in the sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I can understand baseball cards, Pokemon cards, football card, whatever, but comics are like, I don't feel like they should be in that realm of being
Right.
like a marketing tool.
I agree.
This is something you love to collect, not something that you're doing just to be like, hey, look at what I got. You want it? I got it.
Yeah. $50 over cost.
Oh God, it's insane.
Yeah.
Some of the prices some of the people want for stuff. It's like I had a conversation with my buddy's dad, the one who got me into comics, and I had Batgirl number, I think it's 5, his first appearance of a villain.
Yeah.
Can't remember top of my head, but I spent $8 on it.
Yeah.
And he's like, how much does it say on there? And I'm like, $2.99. And he goes, and you spent $5 more to get it? And I'm like, yeah, well, it's a new villain and first appearance and blah. He goes, you're still paying over. He's like, regardless of what you're doing, you're still paying over. He's like, that to me, that's not fair.
It isn't, but stores got to make money too.
Yeah. Well, it was from mycomicshop.com, so I always trust them. When it comes to that, they're fair in their prices.
They are.
I can't really be upset. I mean, I buy a lot of books that are $1.60 a piece.
Yeah.
So if I spend $8 on one, I'm like, you made it back.
Yeah. I like them. I go to them often. Especially when I get frustrated, I can't find a certain issue. I just put it in the cart and buy it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that probably later tonight with a couple. But no. Other than that, I think that might be a fair place to end for the night up until next week. And guys, definitely, please do check us out next week. We had another comic character of the week and another After Dark for you and a podcast. So we'll be on another 3 days next week. But Sal, tell everyone where they can find you again before we get out of here.
All right, you can find me on YouTube at Sal's Comic Corner, and you can also find me on Instagram under the Slab Guy 77.
Yes, and that's going to be fantastic to see all the slabs on your Instagram page. And I can't wait to see how many more people you have than me from it. But guys, as always, go check out the CodexStation.com, your one-stop shop for everything Codex. Like I said, buy some merch if you guys can. Every little bit helps the show and helps us progress to get to another level. Check out all of our socials. We're on every platform, basically known to man that you can think of here. And chat with us. You can meet the team, do whatever you guys want. Remember, we are doing Comic Character of the Week now. So Codex has joined forces with Comic Character of the Day to bring you Comic Character of the Week, where we do a full breakdown of a character, some of our favorite covers, some of our favorite moments, critiques in the character, sales in there, and all the guys from Comic Character of the Day.
Think of it as a team up.
Yes, it's a merger. We're one.
It's a team up, yes.
We're one now. But yeah, guys, this is only possible to do to you guys. And I can't thank all of you enough that come in, watch, it makes me doing this and everyone else on the team doing this so much more enjoyable to come to do this every day. So thank you guys all for that. So if you guys can too, I'm pleading, not begging, pleading. Guys, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, show them, see if they like it and get into it. I've certainly had a few people turn their heads and then turn back around. So it all helps thanks to you and the community that we got right now. So thank you for building that community with us. And guys, as always, be kind to one another out there. You never know what anyone's going through, and even a smile can change the course of someone's day or their life. So always be kind. And everybody, I will see you and Sal probably in next one.